Actually, they were finger puppets, and I stuffed them so everyone could have. This is the sort of stuff we do around here, you know?
That was, no, who stabbed that dog in the head?
Me.
Oh, come in.
Hello.
Hiya.
I need to just react to the space because honestly,
Oh, okay, yes, yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it might be the only place in tailoring with actual windows.
Yes.
Yes.
We're very proud of our window.
To people, yeah, you also, Holly's like, I want to be near the window.
It's my office.
Oh my gosh, this is so ergonomic.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I mean. We've got everything's got to be the right height.
Oh, that's for your height, not for comfort.
No, for comfort. Yeah,
too right. What's
It's
it called?
important. They are for standing. They're just special.
It's called a
memory
standing
foam
mat.
Standing mats.
Oh no, do you know what I've just realised now as well?
What?
I'm gonna look really tall next to you.
Get off the mat.
No, I mean next to you. The mat's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'll get on it.
We just put Holly on a box.
I thought what I would do is just talk you through what happens next, and then maybe do a little bit of sewing and put a pocket in. Since we met with Matt last, it was Harry, actually, my lovely intern, who has partially taken your base apart, only where required.
Yeah, because you said to me when I came in,
Yeah.
they've come apart, and I was like, what, on purpose? What, on purpose?
Yes.
On purpose.
Definitely. So each tailor has like a different way of doing things. If it needed more alterations than it did as well, we may have taken it further apart to accommodate the alterations.
But
put it back
because they were
together.
basically almost perfect.
Basically almost perfect. I've done the minimum necessary. So we take our waistbands off the back so we can open the sides, if you could to put your pocket in.
Wow.
That's it really, because actually everything's built around the pockets.
And I think loads of people don't know this, isn't it? Because if you think about it, you just think when your clothes are being made, you just think it's this I don't know what the word is, this constant progression.
Yes.
And actually you're going backwards and forwards.
Yes,
with
Bespoke.
Bespoke.
There can be a lot of backwards and forwards. Well, you know, with Matt, you had more than one 12 fitting
Yeah.
as well, so that's a lot of back and forth.
Does it get frustrating? No, you're used to it.
No,
Ellen's laughing. Ellen's a giggle from the background. Yes.
Can be. When sometimes you get things 3 or 4 base, and you're
Yeah.
like, "We're not there yet,
It's a good job there's bars on that window, like we've said. You can't jump out.
Yeah, but Ellen has been tempted to throw the work out the window. before that. So
The work fits through the window, just not you guys.
In the case of your trousers, they've only come apart the minimum that I need to.
You're welcome.
And it is true, like a lot of people put their base on and they stand there and go, so this is basically done then, yeah? And you're like, I know, I'm going to...
So actually this video is going to be the moment that people finally appreciate your hard
The
work.
back and forth, yeah.
Because otherwise they just think, oh yeah, great, job done.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
done.
And
at all.
there's different ways of doing it, like me and Ellen's way. We have put the lining in, and like the fly can stay in and some things like this. But you could do it even more basic. You could do it like Matt was doing, like toiles, and take the whole thing completely back to the beginning. But it's half. It's half made, half not. So yeah,
I feel like
flapping around.
you need to have a really specific type of mental, strength to do this, because I'm looking at it and thinking to myself,
Looks stressful.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed looking at it having been pulled apart after wearing it.
Think about it, because that's what we do. We just do it all the time. It's just
You're very mentally strong, so congratulations.
Imagine if this was a checked pattern, and you've taken all the time. Even for the fitting, we will match all the checks. Sometimes it could be needs so many alterations. You actually have to take the whole thing apart.
So just to explain to people, pattern matching. So if you pick a fabric that has a pattern on it, then like the seams, for example, or the way the pockets are, or anything, will normally be matched. If it's especially bespoke.
Yeah.
If you buy it in a shop, absolutely not.
I've even seen it where people have a 3-piece suit and the cutter has matched the waistcoat to the outside. Yeah, like
Can we just take a moment to clap
everywhere.
these people, because that is unbelievable.
They've got to have mental strength to try and cut that out.
So actually, I did think when I chose this fabric, I did think to myself, well, okay, 2 things. One is, even if I pick a pattern, I have to match that pattern to what I'm wearing, as in not match it. But,
just.
And then I
with
thought to
other
myself,
clothes.
I don't want whoever's making these trousers to have to match to the and I was like, no, I'll just go with navy.
Yeah.
Plain.
This is like one of my favourite kind of cloths. Yep.
And this cloth is Harrison's
Spring Ram.
Such a classic.
Yeah.
No wonder it's popular.
Because otherwise me and Ellen end up making a lot of really lightweight cloths for summer now, and it's hard to work with, and it's not why I took up tailoring. That's honestly the truth, like good British tailoring, you see we've got these hard canvases inside, like these linens, these metal zips, and especially on a coat as well, and we want to pummel it with this iron, if you want to
God, that's a beat. Okay, we're ready.
It's not as heavy as some people's.
No, but it's quite
Mine's
heavy,
quite
though.
lightweight. You can get them.
Was that on purpose? Is that to go with your standing mat?
Yeah.
So ergonomic, a tiny table.
I think for trousers you don't need as much weight. I think with jackets they like a little bit more weight with the canvas and everything because they're really trying to
then it helps them out,
more
doesn't
shape.
it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then also each trouser I make has a corresponding bundle. Yours just has your name on.
That's adorable.
Yeah, so keep them
wait, I just need to.
bundle.
We need to take a moment. How did you decide on trousers and not anything else? Like, what was it that drew you to trousers?
So I'm a crafts person at my core, so I always wanted to make for sure. I don't want to customer face and deal with clients or cut patterns.
Okay, so that was an early decision.
Yes, that's always, I was like sellotaping things out of bin bags when I was young, and my mum was just like, what are you doing? So I happened to just fall into trousers, to be honest. When I was training at Timothy Everest, they only had an in-house trouser maker. So it was a case of like, okay, Holly, go downstairs and make us some trousers, which I did. Yeah, so it was coincidence. I think if it had been a coat maker, I would have just done coats, but actually I couldn't be happier. It's quicker to learn. Mm-hmm. It's quicker to turn around.
Yeah, absolutely, which
and
psychologically
like
must have a big impact, because if you feel like you've got more jobs done in a day, for example, or in a week, that's a really nice feeling psychologically to get things off your list. It feels like you're progressing and moving forward. No offense to coat makers.
I thrive on productivity.
Yes, okay,
so
yeah, me too.
Now of like making coats and them taking days, I really don't think I could cope with that. Whereas if me and Ellen are in a good flow and a good rate, we can do like, one, maybe two a day.
Oh my God, I do want to see this as a little bundle of joy.
So that's it. So when I cut your fitting out, so in here is your jigsaw basically. So that's all your hardware, we call it, so your hooks and bars and stuff for the finisher, so we don't need those. Your little straps.
Oh, can we just take a moment?
Ready to go, yes. I haven't got any buttons. Oh, here, you're here, you can choose. Yeah, you can pick whatever you like, here.
Oh my God, I really can.
Yeah.
Okay, let's think about this. I didn't realise decision time. I wasn't prepared for this, but let's see. I trust your expert. They're nice.
Yeah, the gunmetal is nice and hard to find these days.
All the tailors coming up to going, bloody hell, you've got gunmetal on your trouser.
I'll find the matching one.
Do you think you've got it?
Yeah, they will be.
Sure.
So they're all just
do you think that works, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't want it to pop against it.
No.
I want it to feel like it's part of it.
Or side adjusters. Everything has like 2 or 3 names.
Yeah, I was going to say side
adjusters or hip straps. Yeah, these are pocket facing.
Oh my gosh.
The trouser is the template itself. We don't really cut anything to template. Some things are a set size. Like these are a set size. If you'd had a back pocket, that would be a set size.
I see.
But there's rules, but they're sort of there to be twisted. You'll see what this is later. This goes inside to hide all your, have you learned about inlays?
No.
So if you put weight on or lose weight later, this should last and they can be let out.
This is a really important thing for people to hear, because I think, now I'm not going to speak for everyone, but I think that people that think of Bespoke, yeah, and I'm learning, people that think of Bespoke think that it's made to your shape and size, and that's it. That's what they probably think. Well, I did originally, but then now we know that actually...
Inlays. So yeah, we call them inlays, and as you can see in here now, down the outside and inside legs of your trousers, you've got bigger seams. That's all it means. So they're put only where the trousers could comfortably go in or out without affecting the cut of the trouser.
And
it'll be the same on a coat. Because if you're going to invest this much time and money into something, it should last a lifetime.
So I've got a question. Is that the case with semi-bespoke?
I think they will have some inlays in, yes. They might not be as big, and they might not be in as many places.
So this is a big selling point for Bespoke is longevity, because everyone talks about sustainability now. I was like, sustainability.
Yeah.
And people don't really understand when you say Bespoke's really sustainable. They're like, what are you on about? Bespoke, like who's gonna wear it like in 20 years? But actually, people don't know that in the olden days, people would pass suits down, and they would pass suits down with this.
We've done a couple where it's gone to the sun.
From grandfather to grandson, etc.
Also for you, you've gone for to the floor, wide leg, like that. In a couple of years, you could have them shortened, tapered, and it's actually a brand new trouser. Especially, like I said, especially for you because you've gone wide, so you've given yourself room to play with.
Just patting myself on the back.
Really small things, like what makes Bespoke so like clean and sculptural looking, is small things like this. Like if we press it all up, we create this ridge, which is a bit ugly. So I always really want to press my seams open, so it's like beautifully flat.
Oh my gosh.
So it is like these tiny intricacies that people, wouldn't ever think about.
It's
Why would they?
The personality of the trouser maker, basically, coming through, isn't
it? And we now as well, Ellen, we are known for like a really clean job. That's what people say. If someone says that about your work, that's a big compliment. I think it's a bit more modern as well. Everything is
minimalist in a way.
A bit more minimalist, yeah. So when I was training, it was a little bit more clunky and stuff like that. One, because I wasn't handling the fabric as efficiently as I do now, but also like times have changed. So like we used to have like more layers in here, and I don't know what purpose they were serving.
Yeah, what purpose were they serving?
I don't know. Me and the woman that taught me just took some of them out. Yeah, that's what you do. You find your own style as you go along. You
That's
train
amazing.
somewhere,
Yeah.
and then you'll pick up things you do or don't like from other tailors and create your way as well. But also equally, because as you know, me and Ellen are independent tailors, so we work for independent tailors like Matt. We do sometimes work for big houses, TV and film. If any of those guys have specific wants or needs, we will adapt to that. Because you talk about house style a lot, and things like that. So if a certain house wanted a different shape strap, we will adapt as well, which means there's like 1,000,001.
Right, because you could be like, oh my gosh, so let me get my notes out for that house style.
They are just about all in my brain now. I think when I started training Ellen, she did have to have like each shop and the different things written down, but now it's finally in her brain. But I would say like for her, that was a much harder journey to train like that.
Yeah,
Ellen's come here and I'm like, we work for 12 people, remember all these things.
How empathetic of you.
I think it's probably made her a better tailor.
I thought you were going to say better person.
And that. That's going to cover your fly in the end.
Oh
Do you
my
see
gosh.
what I mean? So
yeah,
I've
there's
sort of
so
cut
many
and prepared
pieces.
Everything. Yeah. And you haven't even got a hip pocket in here either. Hip pocket, back pocket. Yeah, and this is going to cover your waistband in the end. Some people traditionally, again, still put lining, but that's quite slippery and stuff like that, and over time is going to
not be as hardy or something?
Not look great.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Ellen prefer a nice Celicia, which is like a nice tightly woven cotton.
Oh, lovely.
And that will also help keep your shirts tucked in better.
So I don't have to walk around with a shirt staying.
No, or if people really want it, you can hand sew this inside as well. That's got the rubberized, which you might see on some like ready-to-wear trousers. It's already built in.
So we're going to sew in well, not we. I'm not.
We could do, yes, yeah.
I'll watch.
Not every tailor's going to do it exactly this way. Like your pockets, you've got there. You've got. You've got a separate facing, but we're going to do that because we want it to be thinner and smoother, not as much bulk. We're just going to fold.
Refined,
That's it, yeah.
Ellen's got PTSD every time she sees the pocket. How can you see the start of a pocket?
I'm going to close it up to there, so it really is just that bit, all right?
Can we just take a moment to mourn this frog?
Oh, I never put him in his face though. And also because we get sent like quite a lot of complex jobs, I think that's what I'm known for, is doing the stuff that's a little bit more out of the ordinary as well, which is it's either a compliment or I'm just the one stupid enough to say yes.
It's a nice quiet machine.
That one on. Yeah, they've all got silent motors. We are saving energy here. So they only use electricity when we put our feet down as well, yeah.
Yeah, because that must be quite intense.
That's more facing, big facing. And then I'm going to French seam it. Do you know what a French seam is?
Okay, so I think a French seam is where you can't see the overlocking. It's done where it's folded over, so it's neat. That's a French seam.
Inside out first, tuck it in, and then sew it again so it gets caught in. Yes. I feel like your answer was good enough. I would give you.
Thank you. God, she is harsh, isn't she? Harsh mistress. Yeah, thank you. I'll give it up. Oh, sorry, that's my bad. I put the frog in the wrong place. Oh my God.
So I'm going to seal up this bit and this bit for you. Sealed up now inside. So again, other people like do it from the outside or they put hand sewing on the outside, but I do it all from the inside, so it's that clean job like we spoke about earlier.
Now you've seen a pocket put in, life makes sense.
The thing is, everything is actually built around the pockets.
That's a nice size pocket, that.
Good. Yes.
For women, finally.
Yeah. Well, again, I didn't, everything when I do women's is a little bit slimmer, narrower, just to make it look and feel a little bit more delicate. But yeah, same as you, we do want to put stuff in our pockets.
We do want to put stuff in our pockets, don't we?
It's proportioned to you that way, and then
things were already in its pockets. That's hilarious.
So that's all the stuff for the
That's
finisher.
where you pop them in the pocket.
Put it all in the pocket. So everything she needs: hooks, bars, buttons, buttonhole
That's
twist.
so
if you have
cute.
Buttonhole, we want to match to the cloth and everything. Yeah, so that's in there ready.
So you're going to be doing all my hand
As a
sewing.
treat,
That is such a treat. Oh my God, I feel so blessed.
Only really special people get that treatment now. It's 4 hours worth, and obviously
so
in that
tedious.
time, me and Ellen could make like the best part of another pair of trousers.
Yeah,
so if you're wanting to make money and do the thing you love, it's good to have a finisher. But I mean, that's a lot of the reason I took up tailoring, because I love hand sewing. I was doing like cross stitch as a kid when you were probably out on your bike. Well, my sister was out on her bike and I was doing cross stitch.
I actually cross stitched.
Oh, did you?
I gave my family for Christmas. I decided I didn't have any money, so I was just going to buy a cross stitch kit, and then cross stitched everyone. My grandma still got it.
Got a lot of respect for that.
Thank you. I also made a patchwork blanket. You know.
Yes, that is what I was doing as a sort of 12.
Yeah, me too. 12. My mum got me a sewing machine. And then I was in textile club, but actually I have not. I made myself a skirt once. That's about it. You know.
I think if you can make a skirt, like
when I was 12,
that's a good basis for most things.
Yeah.
This is just my arts and crafts background really coming into play here, you know, scrapbooking. Yes, so that's what I'm doing.
And some of them we're not allowed to see.
It's a lot of all the TV and film stuff that me and Ellen have done over the years. That's the thing, and some of the films aren't out yet. Yeah, some of it's like Downton Abbey, all the cloths. Yes. So, but unfortunately, I feel like there was a period in time where we were so busy in here that I just forgot to like keep collecting them, which is a bit of a shame, because now I've started doing this. I'm like, oh, this would be such a nice thing to like hand down.
Yeah, that is such a nice thing to hand down.
Yeah, but we'll continue from now to like keep all of them. Like most people know, we did a lot of stuff for the Crown, and we didn't keep any of those bits of cloth, but we know we did it. We know we did it, but it's still just something like this to me, like something. I love things that are tangible.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's why, like, I'd much rather like look through something like this than just like pictures.
This is so lovely.
So yeah, I've started it anyway. So this is the beginnings, and
Oh
these are my really old ones from when I was training, and this is when I started like 15 odd years ago.
Oh my gosh, I love them so.
So
These
sad.
actually have way more personality as well. In
Yeah,
a way,
it's
don't
true.
They?
Yeah. But these are just because these were parts of the ticket that I would get sent. So this is where I trained at Timothy Everest. That's why. So I would always get a part of the ticket to keep there, which was quite nice. Yeah.
Oh, come on, off you go. Out you go. Thank you.
Yeah, that'll do.
Can't wait to get rid of it. That'll be it. Thank you so
No, I
much.
hope it was insightful.
Oh my God, I loved it so
Yeah.
much. It's so good to see you guys.
Yes. We'll see you again soon.
We will literally see each other again soon.
We will.
We'll literally be like next week. Be in McDonald's. Bye guys.
See ya.